This is awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes,
And
thank
we
you,
are
Julie.
transitioning to our next demo, real-time AI customer insights. Gainsight. Welcome to the show, Alex.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me.
What a treat. How are you? What's
I'm doing
new?
wonderful. Not a whole lot. I got a couple sick kids at home, so that's super fun.
We just had Nick Meta on a community AI driven with our one of our panels with Mark Organ was amazing. So excited to see Gainsight in action now.
Fantastic. Cool. All right, let me share my screen here. Perfect. So hi, everybody. I'm super excited to be here today. My name is Alex Gordon. I'm a solutions consultant here at Gainsight. And today we're going to be talking about AI and community-led growth. So we all know that an engaged community is a powerful driver of adoption, retention, and advocacy. But managing one, that's kind of a whole different story, right? So, and that's where Gainsight really comes in. So before we dive into AI, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you exactly what Gainsight's customer community actually is. So think of it as your customer's one-stop shop. It's going to be a hub where they can find answers, connect with their peers, and share feedback all in one place. So it's a purpose-built platform for B2B. So you're not just getting a forum, you're getting a complete ecosystem. And so I wanted to kind of highlight that here really quickly up front. You'll see a couple different things on your screen. So, what does this really include? Of course, you're going to get that B2B community forum, so fostering peer-to-peer collaboration, knowledge exchange, asking questions, getting answers. You're going to have a built-in knowledge base, so easy to maintain, AI-powered content, all kinds of good stuff that we'll dive into there. We do also have an ideation module, so you can start to collect and prioritize different feature requests from your community members and your greater customer base. We do also have product updates, so you can keep users in the loop with the latest news, the latest and greatest. And then we also have groups and events in here, so you can drive deeper engagement with targeted discussions, more intimate settings for folks to come in and participate in. And then, of course, our community does have gamification, so you can help keep members active with points, badges, leaderboards, certifications, all those kinds of fun stuff there. And then tying it all together really is our federated search. So it's an AI-powered search across your entire ecosystem for a true customer hub experience. So we'll get into that and we'll get to see all that, which is going to be super fun. But in short, really, Gainsight makes it easy to build and maintain a thriving community. And you can do that all without an army of moderators. So, and so with AI, we can even take it a step further. So now let's get into the AI of it all, right? We know that running a community can potentially be time consuming, moderating discussions, answering questions, you're creating content, all kinds of things. So AI is going to really help you scale that effortlessly by doing a lot of that heavy lifting for you. Now, today we're going to show you, how Gainsight's AI features like AI recap, Write with AI, and AI-powered search can make it a lot easier to manage your community and help grow that community. So quickly to level set what we're looking at here, this is a fictitious company called Email Monkey, and this is their community that they have. They're a email marketing tool, so this is not Gainsight, but the platform that it's on is Gainsight. So this is our community here. So this will be our stand-in for our brand today. So we'll go ahead and jump in from there. So first we'll do is we'll look at this from the admin or moderator's perspective here. So we're going to jump into the back end of that community, and imagine that you're logging in, and instead of scrolling through all the endless posts that might be coming in, AI can start to give you a quick summary of trending topics and key discussions. So as you'll see on the right here, as we land in our home screen, we're not only going to get information about, quick hits on new registrations, unique visitors, posts that have been created, but we're also going to be able to leverage that generative AI to create summaries for us and let us know what's actually happening in our community. So let's say I went on PTO, I was off for a week, and now I got to catch back up on everything. This is going to help me get up to speed really, really quickly. Or maybe I'm covering for a colleague and I need to check and see what all their responsibilities are and see what those unread topics are. So in this case, we're going to see the 10 most unread recent topics here. So we're seeing things like people talking about maximizing automation features within Email Monkey, helping them result in things like 25% increase across click-through rates, Or maybe they're looking at personalization techniques. So how can they significantly improve engagement? Or maybe looking at segmentation strategies. And now I can do that really quickly by searching across those most recent unread topics. So one really great way that we can leverage AI to get us up to speed really, really quickly. So saving time and surfacing what's most important there. Now, next to that, we also have those individual posts that are coming in with a lot of different conversations. So as I'm looking at this, maybe I want to take a peek at and summarize this particular post I'm interested in taking a look at. So, how do I enable SSO for my org? Pretty basic here. What's really great about this summary for a topic summary is it's going to tell me what is this post initially about? What is the discussion about? And are there any potential actions that I need to take as a moderator in order to improve this experience for our users? Do I need to answer a question? Do I need to concatenate some data? Things like that. So for example, if we look at the best practices here for deliverability, in this particular case, again, we're going to get that summary, see what the original post is about, and then take a peek at what folks are suggesting in that discussion. So in this case, they want a checklist of best practices for email deliverability. And we have some suggestions coming in from various users. And it looks like that we might need to, in this case, it says no further action. I'll preface here that it is in beta right now. But what I would love to do here is actually concatenate all these different topic discussions here. So I can go ahead and I can copy this link, and then I can take us into our next AI feature here. So in this case, what I'll do here is I'll click done. I'll copy this link, copy it out, click done. And then we can head over to creating a new article. So I can create some evergreen content for our users that they can go ahead and leverage without having to jump into that particular post, read through all the different things, and I can make it a nice summarized article for them. So as I go to create this article, you'll see that we have Write with AI right at the top there for you. Makes it nice and easy. So this will get you that 80-20 of getting that content written for you. So now we can start to leverage AI to do a lot of that grunt work, heavy lifting up front for you, things like that. I'm going to go ahead and grab my prompt over here so you don't have to watch me type and fumble around. There we go. So what I did here is I grabbed that link to that discussion. I said, please write me an article based on the discussion, compiling all the best practices. I'm always really nice to my AI just in case. I don't want my AI to be mad at me. So I'll go ahead and generate that for you. Cool. So as that's generating, again, it's going to look across that particular post, all the discussion. It's going to concatenate all that information for us, allowing us to get the best practices. And again, spells this out really quickly and easily for us. And here, again, like most AI systems here, we can say if it was helpful, not helpful. We can also ask it for another iteration of this if we'd like to. But I like this one. I think it looks great. I'm going to go ahead and insert it here. And now I can go ahead and tweak, change anything that I need to here, and get me up and running really quickly. So from here, I can add images, videos, GIFs, anything like that, attachments, whatever it may be. And then I can go ahead and post it into my knowledge base, maybe in this case. I could also post this directly to my community, or if this is maybe relevant to my specific group, I can actually post it into that group as well. So you'll see here, makes it very easy to come in, apply it to wherever I need to. In this case, in the knowledge base, I can add it to the specific category. I can allow replies if I'd like to as well, make it a sticky post. I can even ghostwrite this for folks if I wanted to. So if we kind of want to spread the wealth and write it for other folks who are moderators within the community, we can certainly do that. A couple other things we could do in here, but we won't go through all of that today. But do know that you can go ahead and you can save drafts. You can schedule this for publishing. So if you wanted to wait for a product release, anything like that, you can schedule it and all kinds of fun stuff like that. I would also be remiss if I didn't mention that we have this same kind of Write with AI functionality in our native email campaigns as well. I won't go into it in full depth here. I just wanted to call it out just for the interest of time here. But know that we do have that functionality for our either one-off or automated emails that can go out to our users. Awesome.
Alex, this is so great. If you don't mind, we could just prolong it a little bit. Lihon, great having you on the show again. We are starting 5 minutes later. Hope that's okay. And Alex, I wasn't aware that Gainsight provides this technology. Is it new?
So we acquired our community platform about 3 years ago now. So it's been folded into the whole ecosystem of Gainsight, and a lot of this data that we're seeing in here also gets pushed over to our CS side of the house, if you're familiar with our customer success platform, which I feel like most of you are. So we definitely bring that in there, and we can add it into things like our health scores and our customer 360s, allowing a great visibility for our CSM and post-sales teams. Yeah, and it's been a great add to the Gainsight family. So
Definitely. People want to know if you do get a negative signal, how do you prevent the churn?
that's a great question. So um, as of today, what we're working on doing is we also have another product called Staircase AI, and that today brings in things like your all your emails with your customers, any textual conversations, calls, Slack messages, Teams messages, things like that, and we bring it in. And one thing we're working on is bringing in community points as well. So that way, if there is sentiment, we can actually in real time bring that up, whether that's extremely positive or extremely negative. And so it's really great to be able to be alerted to that as soon as it's coming in. And that's where we're kind of seeing, again, that kind of Gainsight customer OS really playing nicely together. Um, and one thing actually I realized I hadn't gotten to yet, and if we have a couple more minutes, I'd be happy to show it around
Let's
AI,
do.
is from the end user perspective. So we did a couple things here from the moderator perspective, but we could also head over to our Gainsight community here, and we can look at what does that AI powered search look like for our community members. So now, as we come in here, customers want to find answers quickly, right? They don't want to dig through posts, dig through knowledge base articles to get to what they need. And with Gainsight's AI federated search here, they can find exactly what they need. So whether that's in the community, in the knowledge base, product docs, outside of the community, so maybe it lives in your academy or it lives in external support docs, we can find that here with our federated search that is powered by AI. So as we're in our Gainsight customer community that we run on our own platform, of course, let me do a search for you so we can look at, let's say I'm not familiar with Staircase actually. I could come in here and I could search for Staircase. If I could type it correctly, that would be awesome. You'll see here that it's going to search across all those different aspects of my community, as well as my knowledge base, all those things. But if I go ahead and go into the full search here, oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Don't mind that. I'll try that again. There we go. Perfect. So you'll see that we get this full-fledged search where we can filter based on post type, community categories, knowledge base, tags, get a full list here. Really what I'm doing is I'm stalling while the generative AI is generating an answer for us here. But what it's doing is it's looking across all those different things that it has available to us and creating an answer for our users. So helping them kind of get that answer straight away with, again, without having to dive into all those different posts. So in this case, I don't know that much about Staircase. I want to learn a bit more. What does it do? What's the overview? It talks about even the acquisition that happened this last year with Staircase. So a lot of great ways that we can be kind of that first line of defense and help users get to the answers as quickly as possible. So another great way that we're implementing AI across that community to streamline processes, help users find what they're looking for. And if it doesn't exist in here, then they can go ahead and create and get that peer-to-peer support by creating questions, posts, things like that.
This is really great. One question that I just received is, what's next for Gainsight? You've made some really interesting acquisition. What's next?
I wish I could tell you that. I mean, we're always looking for new fun stuff to do. Obviously, we're such a big part of that post-sales customer journey, helping folks to renew with you, upsell, cross-sell, expand, grow, all those kinds of fun things. I'm sure we'll have some fun things in the future here for the rest of the folks out there.
Alex, can you share an interesting use case of a CMO using it, or like what's the persona even? Is it community manager? Um, your favorite success story?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I think depending upon kind of my best solutions consultant answer is it depends. So kind of looking at that moderator experience, being able to really elevate and reduce the number of folks that you need in there to build out a thriving community, I think is something that we've seen across our customer base is and now with all this AI tools that we have embedded in there, it makes it so much easier to come in, moderate your community while still providing a ton of value and allowing your community to grow organically as well. So giving them the space to do that peer-to-peer support, or having that AI come in and help you just come and get those answers as quickly as possible. So seen it a handful of different ways as we go through, but yeah, just it's been a fun experience getting to be part of the community now. So
Thank you so much, Alex. Is there any trial premium? How can we test drive this?
great question. So yeah, so if you guys are interested in trying out the community, we would love to schedule a demo for you. We don't have a free trial as of today, but we are happy to get in there, build you out something that can kind of give you a sense of what could my community look like. And yeah, let us know. We're happy to show you around.
Thank you so much again.